I don't remember which room we have to go into to start the quest. I think it was one of the buildings on the right. Was it the main building? No, it wasn't on here. Next to the city. I thought it was the city itself right here. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I just see the marker, so I assume that.
Need water.
They just keep coming. Go on, after her. Sir!
You're doing a good job, Jackal.
Who? What do you want? Look, if you can't tell, I'm freaking busy here. Don't just stand there looking, Stu.
Okay, then we'll help.
Wow, you're really in charge here.
Yeah, well, just call me head of desert security. A no-good ruffian like myself.
Moving up in the world, aren't you?
Water's still a problem, though. I suppose you know who is in Alcampus now, looking for the Wellspring Gem.
Well, thankfully, they at least like really make you let you speed through it. There's no introduction of the class. There's no reintroducing the idea of it. We know what's going on, so we're like, okay, now we go here. Wait, for what though? Wait for what, BB guy? What's going on? What a parlor lineup? We're doing fine for the moment. You are the summoner, Adia is the ninja, Magnolia is the support Exodus, and Tiz is the performer. We should be fine. If not, this game autosaves like, holy shit, so much.
That's, Oh, right. DeRosa is working here as an adjunct professor. So, there's a water shortage. Is that right?
How would outsiders? Ah, it's you.
You don't have to explain everything. But we will have some Alcampa noodles.
Of course. One large, two regular, and a firm, right?
No matter how many times I hear it, I just can't get over it. You really are an adjunct professor, aren't you?
Indeed, just as I said. I know what I know, and I put it to good use.
Yeah, what about the water? Another bowl! And extra noodles!
Hey, Idia! Watch it with the soup already!
We haven't found the water we need for the refinement process.
C'est bon. So creamy and rich. Cook, more for me too, if that's all right.
Of course. Be my guest.
It's even spicier than I remember. So, you're still trying to harness somnial energy? As I recall, it's more stable than the crystals and could help bring peace and prosperity to the world. But during refining, the energy is highly unstable. The slightest error could wipe out a city, right?
And you want to harness this energy to, why was it again?
Though it may seem out of character for me, it is purely in the pursuit of science, and to sate my curiosity.
Glad to hear it. All right then. You? Shall we tell him?
There's going to be a lecture on the Wellspring Gem, an ancient relic said to produce vast quantities of water. What's this?
And you're willing to share this information with me?
Knowing you, you'd have sniffed it out anyway. Just don't get any ideas about going after it on your own. Consider it our payment for the soup. Ah, that hit the spot.
Huh. Just had a question. In the not Japanese version, you kind of are always going to get the good ending for whatever you go to. They eliminated the reason to go and try to do everything twice. If I pick it again, though, is there any benefit or anything at all from it that we get? Or is it just sort of a, like, oh, hey, you did it again, I guess?
And so, in a very real sense, it was the Wellspring Gem that allowed the Harina dynasty to grow and indeed prosper. Further illustrated in the desertification of the continent and the loss of this ancient treasure, spelling the dynasties. Oh, there's the bell. We'll pick up where we left off next time.
Same old, same old. How about you? I wasn't able to dig up anything new either. Alright then. Might as well wake these two up. DeRosa left earlier. He seemed like he was in a hurry.
I can't eat another slurp. Well, maybe one more bowl. And... make it a large.
Good grief.
And now I believe we can head out.
Now listen, if you want to be a real bandit, you gotta follow the rules. No exceptions.
Right, boss.
Rule number 1, don't steal from anyone weaker than you. Rule number 2, we'll finish this later. Go on, scram!
Quite the impassioned lecture. Training the next generation?
Yeah, that's about right. What about you? Why are you here?
We've been researching the Wellspring Gem in Alcampus, and we found out some things.
You did you?
Right, like about that place to the west. The ruins you used for your hideout. The secret tunnel, entrance near the big chair. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Well, yeah, I do, but how did you...
Hey, we're gonna go into your secret place, alright? Like, how do you know that? We know all things. And thankfully the maps stay the same. Hold up. I do not remember which way actually was the correct way. Alright, yeah, we're on the right way. You guys are new. There it is, Meteor. It just costs so much MP. so much. And that gives somehow less JP than Graph Keep. That is so weird. Meteor Rain is murder. It is humane murder, good sir. Oh, that's right, we can get the blue ones. And I also didn't equip this. New weapon. Oh, they can inflict doom. Damn. Thankfully, it doesn't need the experience. Alright, so that's also going to answer one of my questions, just default right there. They all, it's Meteor is one hit that has 4 hits on there. It's not like each one can individually hit. It's the same as in auto attack that hits multiple times. It counts all of it as one, and then it counts attack from there if it's going to be a crit or not. What are you? Yoichi's bow. No one uses the bow, but let's go look at the next character. It goes to 148. That's honestly not bad. I do need to get some more money though, so that way I can, like, start actually grabbing everything. All the items from the Chompcraft area. Wait, did I miss a fox? I did. Thank you for spotting it. Good job.
What is it, you? It's just Professor DeRosa and the Jackal. I could swear that I've met them before. I just can't remember when or where. Are you sure? Both of them?
Maybe you ran into them when you were studying at Al Campus.
I don't know about that. Jackal was busy causing trouble here. And you graduated long before DeRosa joined the faculty. Right. It's just so strange. Men of such noble spirit should have made a strong impression on me, so why can't I recall them more clearly?
Noble spirit, eh?
Well, yes. The Jackal selflessly helps the people of the desert, protecting them from peril. While DeRosa devotes his life to seeking a new energy source that will bring lasting peace and prosperity. I mean, what could be more noble than that?
You're right, but they did seem a bit rough around the edges. Yeah, and there's a good reason for that. Jackal may be head of desert security now, but back in the day, he was the leader of a notorious bandit gang. He attacked innocent people who came to the oasis for water and stripped them of all their money.
What? A bandit leader? But he's barely older than me. I know, right? But he lived on the streets and had to grow up fast.
What about the guy in red? What's his story? He was even worse. He manipulated the hearts of women to bring down an entire country. I still can't believe that conniving old lech is trying to solve Luxemdark's energy crisis.
Yeah, I know that people can change, but I have a hard time buying the new versions of those two.
Mais je suis impressionnée. You have such interesting friends. But I'm worried there's going to be trouble if they're both seeking the same relic.
Yeah, especially after what you just told us. It reminds me of the hooligans who used to lurk in the back alleys of El Campus. Yeah, those two definitely fit the bill.
Right. Just like the crooks I used to chase down in the back alleys of Eternia. Did those hooligans in El Campus ever hurt you?
Yes, but I always got them back. Or, well, Jan did.
Alright, now we go. We were about right here, I think. And instantly. Oh, the different ones. Actually, I wonder if Blast would be better for like these kinds of big groups, because unfortunately it is single targets. They're not all the same, too. We get first strike, good to know. Actually, for this I don't need to use meteors. They're only 450. Rest, then save. Then we're gonna make the decision again. But this time we're gonna pick him to side with the thief so we fight the red mage.
Huh. So this is what happened. And this must be the Wellspring Gem.
With it, the oases will grow verdant again.
Hey, I remember you. The Red Mage DeRosa, was it?
Eureka! The Wellspring Gem. The key to producing safe, stable somnial energy. So it was worth it after all, to brave the desert sands and follow you to these ruins.
What are you going on about? Like heck if I'm gonna hand the gem over to some decrepit con artist. It stays here in the desert, where it belongs.
No, the Wellspring Gem belongs to all humankind. I'll not see it wasted on sand-for-brains wretches clinging to a life they should have abandoned long ago.
Hey, you lot! Don't just stand there. Tell this madman what the deal is. We came here to bring water back to the people who need it most. Right? Come on, tell him!
Idia, as daughter of the Grand Marshal, I know you will not be swayed by crude emotion. You understand that I do what I do for the future of this world. Join me and we will silence the jackal.
Oh, you want a piece of me, old man?
Why, you insolent little...
So now what?
We have two choices. Help the desert dwellers by restoring water to the oases.
Or help with an experiment that might usher in a future of peace and prosperity.
Do we protect the desert oases and fight Red Mage DeRosa? Or do we fight the bandit jackal in hopes of harnessing somnial energy?
Our choices are clear. But which is the right one?
Well, it's simple, really.
What's this? You dare to stand in the way of progress?
Defeat DeRosa, and you'll obtain the Red Mage Asterisk. Say your prayers, DeRosa.
For heaven's sake, girl, you're as stubborn as your father. But if it's a battle you wish, let's show them a good time.
What is the kid doing here?
And here I was doing honest work for a change. Oh well, it's been a while since I could let my hair down. Please don't mistake the Red Professor for some fusty old academic. The former captain of the Blood Rose Legion is as virile as ever. Red Mage Fiore DeRosa will take you down for science.
Of course, you had to throw in the Force Science. Meteor missed on them. That's all I'm going to do for the moment. Mug you, and then back to DeRosa again, just in case. Fucking you can use Meteor as well. And honestly, wouldn't be too bad either. Oh wait, I forgot. With the way I'm doing this, Magnolia wants to actually use undo BP on Tiz. Not gonna work out well, but we're gonna do it. At least we'll get one away, because even if our hero fails, Mick still tries it, or still does it, actually. Lilith gets stolen. Alright. Someone's probably gonna die. But it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Actually, wait, if I really do believe that, there's a very good way to deal with that. Oh, actually, that's not much. Ow. And yep, figured that. Someone's dead. I forgot re-raise only works if they're alive. Or it's something that puts it on when they're alive, so that's why they come back. That's me not being smart. But that means I can only have to undo that. Because I also want to see it, fine, we'll use Amaterasu normal on us. Rain on them. Here's where it's gonna get tricky here. We want to undo HP for Edea. Undo MP on you to put him back at full. Undo BP on Tiv. That'll be it. Welcome back. Now you're ready. Back to one. That's not gonna help much, but alright. Ow, fuck! Re-raise though. And you did not attack him, good. But does you still keep his action? No, he does not. You does not keep the action that he would have done, so we lost our chance to see Amaterasu. We have a chant. This is the one thing right now. You will target Edea. Evade in a physical attack and raise evasion. It looks nice. Oh my god, that's a lot of HP. Then normal meteor rain. And on the crit. Nice. Evade a physical attack. Or no, not that. Hit count. And smack. Undo MP on you. do VP on Tis, so he goes back to 2, and that should be it. There we go.
Is it so hard to imagine a better future?
Now we can finally see what the Red Mage was all about. Cast black and white magic spell up to level 4. Grants VP at various times. Can use any weapon fairly well. B in HP, MP, Intelligence, Mind, and Agility. Seeing the rest. And actually, yeah, the worst for these is Knuckles, Greatswords, and Firearms. Everything else is actually pretty okay. Goddamn.
Look, the water's practically gushing out of the ground!
Truly, this oasis is our spring of life.
The boss said, if that shrew or clowns drop by, give him a glass of cold water. Oh, did he? Ah, well, whatever. Now that's refreshing. Come on, everyone, bottoms up.
Oh, it's you.
That's one big bowl of soup. Let me guess. They shut down your somnial energy research?
Mr. DeRosa went in search of the Wellspring Gem, but he never came back. For every 5 years our research is delayed, the world suffers a decade of sorrows. Wealth disparity between nations ever growing, the people facing war and starvation, and I can't do anything. I'm helpless.
Listen, there's something I need to tell you. It was us who chased off DeRosa.
You?
You were working for the future of mankind. You wanted to bring lasting peace to the world. It moved me a great deal, you know, when you spoke of your hopes and ideals. But the people in the desert needed that water. I couldn't turn my back on them. I chose to help people in the here and now, rather than gamble on a future that's still just a dream. I couldn't let him have the Wellspring Gem. I'm sorry. I just couldn't.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna find a way to harness that energy. I don't know how yet, but I'll figure it out somehow. Then I can help everyone, the desert people included. I will succeed. I will.
One down. What does that job do? There it is, Red Mage. Revenge. 25% chance to gain 1 VP upon taking damage. That's... okay? Poison and freeze will not trigger the ability. That's much less okay. Cure, Arrow, Fire, Blizzard. Asuna, Raise, Thunder, Esper. Raise VP by 1 when evading an enemy attack. That could be interesting. Kira, Arrow, Fire, Blizzara. Raise VP by 1 when sustaining a status ailment. That's what I remember now. We used originally this with giving us poison because it would give us 1 BP back. That's what we did originally. That was the original BP battery, right? That we sort of had as like a attempt. Kironda, Esunaga, Thundara, and Drain. Thunder himself and then curing it. Yep. Then there's Revenge, Revival. Send a represent chance to raise your BP by 2 when your HP falls below 20%. Using abilities that consume your own HP will not trigger the effect, though, so you can't control it. MP free in a pinch. Reduce MP cost for spells to 0 when your HP is below 20%. I forget. While in ghost form, do you have MP costs or no? Because if not, then MP, not HP. I know ghosts set their HP to 0 and they could just keep going. But if you have no MP costs, naturally, then this has no point. If there is, then you can combine this with Ghost and you could actually have, like, just infinite castings every turn. You just need to make sure BPs are good. Ghosts have MP? Alright, then yeah, this has a place. And finally, in the red. Raise damage dealt by magic spells when you have negative BP. So the deeper you go, the more you have. And considering we're doing like Meteor with range, we go in increments of 2. So this can actually be a good slot in for us if we grind it. I mean, I can put it in right now, but like, we can actually do that. Question is that worth getting rid of like Eye of the Wolf or something? Or getting rid of Critical Hitter? This is Starred Wolf Stance, which is, I believe, 25% more physical and magical attacks. And Critical Hitter is 25%. I think I'll do that. Crits are great, but if we could increase the raw damage we deal naturally, then we don't need to rely on crits to hit the damage cap. We'll try it out for a little bit to see how much it really influences it. If you don't want to worry about MP costs, it's most definitely worth it. Yeah, I know. Actually, $20%. 20% of 470. Can I hit that like comfortably and then just be okay with it? Actually, wait. This only reduced the MP cost for spells to 0. Is Spellcraft considered a spell, or is that a modifier and therefore cannot be reduced? It's included? Okay, good. Can you do evasion, BP, shenanigans, and Wadia? Possibly, yes, actually. The main problem with those kind of things is that, like, we need to rely on evasion, and so far evasion is not I don't know how it's calculated. For a little while, we had kunais, which gave us 20 evasion. Same thing as if you had a shield. So it's like 40 evasion plus with the ability that we have for the ninja, and we still were not really consistently dodging. Berev Velling, she didn't even feel strongly about segregating school. She just did because it was a trendy topic. That's who I have to side with now. Fuck! Why are you doing this to me? Reminding me that that is the choice that I have to make. Because monk. Alright, where was the free lunch? It was up here, right?